Ladies and gentlemen, hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Christelle Martinette, and this is a reading for Sagittarius. This is a tarot reading for Sagittarius. Let me see if I have the lighting right. Is this okay? It's going to have to be okay. What about if I turn it this way? Here I am. What about if I have it this way? It's better. Oh, much better. Much better. Just about, I guess. All right. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Look, I've got the tarot here, and I'll be showing you the table after as I go along. So let me start mixing the cards and just say hello to everybody who's there. I'm going to see if this could be a little straighter. There it is, there it is, there it is. I'm going to show you my entire kitchen here. Whoa, there's the garbage. How can we go this way, and this way, this way? All right, good morning, Marlena. Shada, hey, Shada. Hey, Shada. On this fabulous Tuesday. You got it. This is Tuesday. Really, really shine the light. Let's try to do our best. We shall try to do our best. Let's see what we can do for you. So I'm going to put out a 5-card spread, and I'll put it out. Let's see if I can get it here. So then, there you go. If I put it here, you'll be able to see it. There you go. All right, fine. You just keep the show coming in. Just keep those words coming in. I'm going to keep my glasses on so I could see. Our best is good enough. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what we can do for you. Take a look for September Sagittarius. September Sagittarius. Thanks. Look, let's see if I can put them here. Where are they? Here, right here. All right. 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. First card out is this King of Swords, the King of Swords. Then we have the Page of Wands. We've got the 10 of Coins as a focus card. Sagittarius, beautiful, beautiful. And then the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Great. Then we have the Ace of Coins. Now, before I go on, I love you just coming in and talking to me. And every time I have this microphone, so please don't let me distract you and keep bumping into it. But what I want to say is, after the video is over, after it's up and uploaded, write down under the video where you are from and what you were looking for or what you were watching for. This gives me an idea of what to be posting the next time up. All right, so what are we looking at here? Let me get my other cards. And my runes here. I've got this lovely 10 of Coins, this great 10 of Coins, and as a focus, and the 10 of Coins is high level spirituality, as if you have seen the light, Sagittarius. Now, I don't want to joke about it, but what I mean this, when I say that, I mean that the past month, as we are reading now, the past month, I'm reading, and it is, what, I guess the 28th, the end of the tail end of August. There has been such experiences in the month of August for you that you really feel like giving thanks. You have that feeling of giving thanks. And I have to say that that 10 is there for you, just to say that. Now, not only that, it's this Ace of Coins. Hello, Norway, Michigan. It's this Ace of Coins that is a highly spiritual card. Usually, especially with the Neapolitan cards, when I get that Ace of Coins, I usually say, okay, let's close it. It's a definite yes. Whatever you're thinking of, it is a yes. It's a yes. I'm going to look now, first of all, at the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands. And what is that Page of Wands? Usually it is messages. And I've got here Casa, which is the house. And I have Amica, which is friend, who speaks to harmony. harmony. This is the giving thanks, harmony in the home. And superbia, which is vanity, which seemingly vanity may play to derogatory meaning, but it is not. Here, when I talk of vanity, it is also pride and giving off. It is a card that speaks of success and giving thanks. For me, this Page of Wands, Sag, this is a card that tells you this is what you're giving thanks for, because in the month of August, as we speak, we have, thank you there, hi Marlena, when we look into what has gone down in the month of August, you can only give thanks for your family, for your work, for your home, for everything that you have. Obviously now, not everyone is the same, okay? Not everyone is the same. That means that there are a lot of Sag out there who are really having, in Italian, there's an expression, one hand in the front and one hand in the back, meaning, you know, just like Adam and Eve, they have nothing but the fig leaves, and they don't even have the fig leaves, they just have their hands to repair themselves, you know, to support themselves. There, I keep pushing in that stupid microphone. Giving thanks for the air that we breathe, exactly. Giving thanks for the air we breathe. But here, there are people who don't have a family, people who don't have a steady abode, who don't have a steady job, and they are giving thanks literally for the air that they breathe, Sag. But what I'm looking at, Sagittarius, there's also here this King of Swords. Now, let's take a look at that King of Swords, because it seems to me, well, there are many Sagittarians out there who have a relationship with air signs, like we just mentioned, the air that we breathe, air signs, which would be Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And if you don't, it's an energy, it's a sweeping energy. The King of Swords, ladies and gentlemen, has you moving right as the month picks up. Next week, when it starts, in the beginning of the month, start slashing through everything that is around you, getting things done, cleaning things up, getting rid of old things, bringing in new things. Now I'd like to see, first of all, this ace. There are two aces here. There's two aces right next to each other, which are really telling you a big story. Let me take the first one, which is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. And, all right, so what do we got here? The Ace of Swords. Ready? We've got happiness in the heart, allegrezza al cuore. We've got the domestico, the house domestic, and then we've got ammalato here. Now, there is, I want it, which is sickness, ill one, the ill one. I'm seeing that in the midst, ladies and gentlemen, Sag, in the midst of all of this happiness, in giving thanks, there is a feeling of, all right, of course, there may be someone, a child who's ill in the house, who's got a runny nose or something like that, nothing dire. But in the midst of giving thanks, what I'm looking at is that you almost don't want, you're waiting for what goes up, you're waiting for it to come down. You know how they say, what goes up must come down. And you're almost fearful that there will be a turn of events for the negative. Well, fear not, because there's that Ace of coins there, and the Ace of Coins is one of, if you ever have to look in a reading and you find that the Ace of Coins comes up, that is, just get up and walk away from the reader. You say, okay, that's enough. I know everything's fine. Let's see what this Ace talks about. All right, what do we have? We've got the gelosia, the jealousy. Now, the jealousy is not always jealousy. It talks also about the loss of money. But the Ace of Coins does not talk about losing money. The Ace of, what we have here, malinconia, melancholy, and then we have gran consolazione. Now, these three cards are together. They talk about the days that were. We were, that expression, we were better off when we were worse off. You know, everyone says, you know, in the 20s, you know, the what is it called? The Great Depression. We were better off when we were worse off. Well, it's an old bygone expression that people use over and over again, but it's running out of our vocabulary, so we'll get rid of that soon, I hope. But here, this is telling you that you know the times that were, you know how it was, but those days are gone. They are truly gone, Sagittarius. And if they are not gone, believe me, they will be gone soon, because Gran Consolazione is the best card in the deck, in the della Sibilla card deck, which is better than Fortuna, fortune, which is better than Amore, love. It's much, much better. Now, I'm going to go to the 10 of coins, which is abundance. It is the epitome of abundance. Let's take a few cards there. All right, look. This is prison, prigione, and speranza, hope. And then we've got this card called pensiero, thought. Now, these three cards, this is a union. The prison always talks about a relationship, a bond that you have, a bond that you are hoping will bear its fruit, because precisely in this moment, in the month of September, is when you can count. You're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I finally have 10, you think. I finally have 10. And so you think, I can go knock on that person's door. I can go ask that woman for a date. I can go ask that, you know, that man to come over for dinner. I could go on vacation. I could do this and could do that and could do that. And that is the notion about what you are doing. You're counting your blessings, giving thanks, counting your blessings, and making plans. Now we have this King of Swords, which I believe is a partner. If you are alone, this is an energy. And what do I have? Fortuna, fortune. I mean, come on, you've got Gran Consolazione, which is the best. Fortuna is the next best. Then we have Vedovo, widower, and leggerezza, lightness of being. Now, what do these talk about? These two cards tell you that if you were, many of you in the chat, a few of you said, I am alone, you know, I don't have a partner. Well, that's not going to be for very long. And if it is for very long, you take a remote and you change the way your eyes perceive your state. It's no longer being alone. I have the luxury of being alone. I finally can be alone with myself. I finally get to read those books that I want. I can finally learn a new language. And the idea is here that this leggerezza, which usually talks to sex, really, is a card now that talks about being lighter, really, the lightness of being, actually, in relation to the woe is me and woe is me and woe is me. Fortuna, that changes. This changes for you. It's a change month. The month brings many changes. Runes for you, runes for you, runes for Sagittarius for September. All right, look. What do we got here? Look, there are, when I said, remember I said to you, it's not about the money. It's about counting your blessings and knowing that they are blessings. They are not necessary. There's more support. There's more stability. And you're not looking at it in dollar signs. You're thinking of giving back. I want to take that person away with me for a week, and I would like to do this. I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that. It's not hoarding. I have here that a tear is Merkstave, and it tells me that it is not about hoarding and putting away. It is about sharing. This is about sharing. Rido here is on its side, and Rido is, it's as if the jury's out, you know. Let me take a read. Good for you. Hi there, Azuli. It looks like the jury's out, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarian friends, that in this period, in the month of September, if you're planning to go on a trip, you may not be going, there might be a glitch, or you have just come back. It is a month of stability. You're going to be stable. But AWATS here. AWATS talks about moving forward with a project, moving forward in your plans, moving forward in how you present yourself to the world on a social level or on a business level. Hagal Hagalas talks about you having prepared in the beginning of the month, because this talks about the very beginning of the month, Sagittarius, you being prepared in terms of knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, and knowing how you can affect change. Then we have Yera. Yera beats time, and Yera talks about making a plan that will project dynamically into the future. We're talking about 2020. You are projected, financially speaking, but not financially. It's not really financially. It is work-wise, your career-wise, professionally speaking. You're projected into the future, 2020. Then we have the building blocks here. This is Ingvats, and Ingvats tells you, ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarian friends, that this month, like the month of September and the month of November and most of December, and Dora, you are sweet, and the month of December they're months that are going to be building blocks for that huge change in January. Then we've got the nameless, faceless rune here. And why is there a change? Because this nameless, faceless rune talks about you wanting to do it your way. You want to put your signature on a project. You want to put your mark on how you just don't want to have a date with that person. You want that person, you want to see that person, go out with them, but make it such a special night. For example, you invite them to dinner and you create a treasure hunt in your home, starting with the first message on the plate. And instead of making it so nervous, instead of them being nervous for the first time that they'll see you, it's going to be a game, and you're playing a game. And it's just lovely. You're playing a joyous game, ladies and gentlemen, Sag friends. You're playing a joyous game, and for you it's going to be a very successful game because you're dynamically projected forward, and that is 2020. Remember, mark my words, 2020 January, there will be a huge change that you dropped seeds every month, and that's going to be then. Ladies and gentlemen, namaste. Thank you. Right below my video, where you are from, what you were expecting out of the reading, or what you would like to normally hear about in readings, that will help me, and I'll write to you, I'll answer. And as well, think about joining my channel. There is a join button under my banner, and I don't know if you can see it on the smartphones, but surely on a laptop underneath my, next to my video, next to my picture. Join, and that has a subscription. And what do I do there? At least once a week I open personal question and answer, one question per person, and that is done in writing. I put up readings in writing as well, but it's a very interesting space because we get to know each other in a different way. Like and share my videos, I would love that, and subscribe. Bye-bye, Sagittarius. It was a pleasure. I will be back. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.